Yeah. 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 Oh. No. My tracking wasn't picking up. Ugh, alright. Hey, how y'all doing? What you up to? How's everyone doing tonight? Hey Wang, hey Winter.
Let's go, baby!
Hey Batman. Hey Sin. How y'all doing? I made it. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here today to do something very special. Or something, I don't know. A bucket. I'm here today to share with you all my first playthrough of a Bethesda game. Bethesda. That's right. Year's 2023. I've never played a game from Bethesda. It's happening. It's finally happening. How's everybody doing? What's everybody up to? Sorry I was away yesterday. I use the term like away, like I was not here, but I was, I had mild food poisoning. I had to cancel the stream. And the worst part was like, it was like, I had mostly like, I was super sick in the afternoon, and then I was starting to feel better by about the stream hours, but like, just as I'd start the stream, I'd take like a moment where I just like, ugh, I don't feel good. And then like, I'd be like, oh, okay. And then I'd like lay down for a minute, and then I'd get back up and I'd be like, okay, I feel better now. And I'd go to start the stream again, and then it would just kick in again. I'd be like, ugh. Yeah, unfortunately it wasn't really bad. It wasn't like really bad, but it was some of the worst cramps I think I've ever had. Like literally they woke me up. Like the cramps were so bad they woke me up and I couldn't lay on the bed. Like I had to sit in a chair because like I had to sit in a chair, like basically like just kind of curl stand, because it was just like, it was that bad. It was awful. Isvan, how you doing? Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm fortunate it wasn't any worse. Like, a few years back, my mom had food poisoning really bad, and that was scary. Like, when it's like, you know, when you get hit full tilt by it, that's awful. That is scary stuff. So it was mostly just like really bad cramping in the afternoon, and like, yeah, so. And just like nausea, indigestion. So it was just like, I have a feeling it was probably the chicken Alfredo. I can't believe I've only had chicken Alfredo like 4 times in my life, and 2 of those times I got sick. Doing good. Just had an edible. Plop down on the beanbag. Oh, there you go. Time to vibe. It's gotta be the chicken. It was probably the chicken in it, because like even at the time when I looked at it, I was like, this doesn't look very good. And yeah, 50% failure rate, that's not gonna pass Hurt anywhere. I know, right? Like, hey Gork. Yeah, I was shocked. I was just like, are you kidding? Like, because I hadn't really eaten anything in between like the chicken Alfredo and getting sick, so. I have a doggo with me, all is well. Aw, very good. Excellent. Anyway, so how's everybody doing? What's everybody up to? Because I had my day off. I'm like, what was my schedule even like? Yeah, I had my day off. I feel like I've been gone forever. It's been 1,000 years and I'm back. Oh my goodness. Aw, oh gosh, thank you for the sub. It's been 84 years. Aw, thank you. How you doing? How's things going? Gosh, you'll be pumped about this. I'm playing my first Bethesda game. My first one. There we go. It's not even made by it. Oh, there we go. It's not even made by it. It's published, isn't it? There you go. That's the secret. Not even Skyrim. Yeah, I never touched Skyrim. I watched, like, I saw somebody wake up in a wagon and I'm like, I'm fucking out. It's Tango Gameworks. Okay, Evil Within guys. Right. We had this discussion like a few weeks back. Yeah, so there we go. It's not even in-house. It's by Tango Gameworks. Yeah, pretty huge departure for them. Yeah, really. Yeah, Evil Within is like another whole kettle of fish. I'm like trying to think. Cause it's cause it's yeah, Shinji Mikami from Capcom founded it, and I was about to say, I feel like cause he worked mostly on like Resident Evil, but he did work on God Hand, which is just a sequel to Resident Evil 4, let's be real, or sequel. So I'm like, there's like, I feel like there's kind of precedence for this, sort of. Kinda, like very loosely, but both fish. That doesn't sound good. Wait, what? Yeah, Positronic, how you doing? Which is really enough Microsoft's only Japanese first-party dev. Yeah, you'd be right. Yeah, exactly. So like really feels like the type of person that can kind of probably make anything. Like, honestly. Oh yeah, like looking at like the whole like list of like games he's worked on. Yeah, this is variety like through and through. Yeah, Beautiful Joe, that's another game they worked on. Yep. And Akami, yeah, cause Clover, of course. I mean, honestly, like if there's somebody that like cause that's about this, yeah. He inadvertently made Devil May Cry. That's, yeah, see, like, I was like, I'm pretty sure, like, he also worked on Devil May Cry, which, you know, yep, there it is. But he didn't work on any of the later games. He only worked on the first one. Okay, we got our premium. With cheese. I have to wait for the cheese to expire. I can't blink without it. I really gotta, my eyes are really, really wide whenever the cheese hits. Yeah. Yeah, when that cheese hits, it's something else. I really gotta fix that. We're watching a Game Boy Advance mod. I want Game Boy Advance now. Okay, that's pretty cool. Game Boy Advances are a good thing. I mean, realistically, you probably just want to get a DS. Like they play pretty much all Game Boy Advance games. Extremely good combo meal. Wow. Oh, with cheese, yeah. Oh. Anyway, so let me see what all's new. We had Nintendo Direct. I guess I can talk about that for a few minutes. Right before Hi-Fi Rush. Yeah. Also, like, if I say Hi-Fi Rush, which I'm going to say numerous times by accident, like, don't correct me. Where is it? Nintendo Direct. Let me see. I don't have a lot to talk about this Direct because there was only like a little bit in it anyway, so like there was like stuff in it, I guess. But I guess the first thing to talk about with Nintendo Direct is, I'm just gonna jump here and get a picture somewhere. Oh, perfect picture. There we go. First thing on Nintendo Direct to talk about, fucking Pikmin 4. They were like, give them the dog. That's what they need. They need a dog. I do actually. I don't know if I'm in love with the dog, but I do like the fact that all the Pikmin are clinging to its butt. That's wonderful. What about Hi-Fi Rush? Exactly. Huge Direct if you like obscure remat. Oh yeah, true. Yeah. Etrian Odyssey, right? Yeah, like a three game collection Although I guess you can buy them separate, so it's just kind of like probably buy it in a bundle or buy it separate. I don't know. Yeah. That then Kaitos got remastered. Why? Yeah, that's a bizarre one. Like, Ashton, how you doing? Dawn, how you doing? Also the Masson, welcome. Yeah, okay, anyways, I'll finish my thoughts about Pikmin 4. It exists. That's it. That's the rest of my thoughts on it. Like, I don't know. After Pikmin 3, I'm a little bit like, I just don't care that much. Like, I just think it's like fine. Like Pikmin 3 just kind of killed my zest for the series for some reason. I don't know why. I did a little bit of Pikmin 4 that I saw. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Like, it looks like there's some things from Pikmin 2 in it, and Pikmin 2 is one of the best games ever made. So there we go. Variant, how you doing? Buckling Simulator, yeah. I'm like, that's basically me IRL. Okay, next thing on the list, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. They're adding a roguelite mode, and I'm like, that's kind of cool. Kind of about that. Here's the picture I've picked for a very specific reason. I'm like, holy fuck, Rex grew up. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just want a game with like fucking Rex and Pyra and Mithra just like vibing. Like, that's what I want now. Should be a newscaster. Oh, you should be a newscaster outfit for this. I probably should. We could fucking move to the... I haven't used it in a while. It might not work. Oh, holy shit, it works. Okay. I'm like, do I have... I don't know my business outfits, like my teacher outfits working still. If it is, let me take a look. Just let me take a look here. That's not it. That's not my lair. Where's my lair? Huh. Not that not get locked in. Fuck. There we go. All right, just one sec. Like, oops. Nice try. Nice attempt. Oh, it would be older. It would be an older outfit. White's like panicked now. She's like, God damn it. Yeah, that's one that isn't done. They want the teacher outfit. What's she doing? I'm like, do I have an older version of it? Probably. How old is it? Let me take a look. It was a long time ago. Oh, it is a long time ago. Yeah, it hasn't been updated in like 2 years. I told you we should update that one. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, I wasn't against it. I was like, yeah, we should. All right. We're at least okay. I'm like, the other one's too old. It's too old to be moving back to, I think. No. Okay, there we go. It's actually, fuck it. Just here. Do it the easier way. Make sure my there. Chrome this. Easy, cakewalk. Done. All right. So anyways, what? Windows, stay up, God. So anyways, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I don't know, like, I'm in a weird position where it's like I like low-key interested. Yeah, hey bum, how you doing? Also, hey Jeannie. Like, I was like low-key interested, but not as interested as I was in 2. I'm like, I want to play Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2. Those are the ones I'm really interested in. But 3 looks like it was probably fun enough. But yeah, I don't know. Damn, Rex grew up. I'm like, I kind of want to play a game that has him in it. I just want him, Pyra, and Miller like vibing. That's what I want. Anyway, so moving down the list. Dead Cells, Castlevania. Actually, I could just fucking play it. Like, it's a video. Castlevania Dead Cells. I might play Dead Cells again because of this. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, it has all kinds of fun weapons from Castlevania. That just seems good. Like, Why not? Seems like a good idea to me. So might get me playing Dead Cells again. What else? We got Ghost Trick in there. Ghost Trick it exists. I didn't play Ghost Trick, but I know a lot of people really like it. Bayonetta. Baby Bayonetta, out on an adventure. This game looks super cute, but still, I don't know. It's just like, it just looks really cute, but I just don't know if it's really like something that's gonna, Baby Netta. Yes, exactly. It looks really, really cute, but I don't know if it's one that's gonna like grab me. Like, I have to admit, like as soon as I watch it, I'm like, it does look cute, but I just don't know. Splatoon expansion. I actually don't like everything they showed me. Like it's like, oh, it's the original lobby. That's cool. I like the original lobby. I think it's actually my favorite lobby of the bunch of them. But like, I don't know, it just doesn't grip me. Like it's like, oh, that's pretty cool, and then they show like it's like, oh, there's a single player mode and it has something going on with it, but I don't know. Like maybe I'll maybe I'll look into it, but I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I was kind of hoping the expansion would have like, yeah, near squid. Exactly. Yeah, I do like that though with the fish. That's kind of fun. I don't know. I have to wait and see on this one. Like maybe seeing a little bit more of side order might pull me in, because like just making like they push the idea that like just the lobby is like an expansion, and that ain't enough. You gotta have more than that. You gotta have more than this. That's like a novelty. There's nothing else to it. So, you know, give me more things. Fire Emblem's getting some DLC or something. I don't know. This one hasn't. God, I'm just not interested in any games. Y'all want to hear about how uninterested I am in like every game? Hey, it's Ike. I like Ike. Yeah, he fights for his friends. He's also gay, which is awesome. What else we got? Octopath Traveler 2 looks really nice. Hey Trish. Looks really nice. I haven't played the first one, but yeah, still visually a nice looking style. Katamari we love Katamari. The best one is like scientifically proven. This is the best Katamari game. So there you go. It's gonna exist. We kind of knew that anyways. Like people, it was like I think leaked a few months back that there was like a listing for it. Sea of Stars. I have weird feelings about this game. Hey Guru. Yeah, these are the direct announcements. Yep. Sea of Stars looks actually really like a really nice game. Looks really cool. I'm wishing the best for it. That's what I can say about it. I just after what's it called? Fuck. The name is eluding me right now. Can't remember. No. But I'll do it this way. Yeah. Shit. The Messenger. Shit, I don't have to type it all in. The Messenger, because it's the same people that did The Messenger. Same team. I really dislike The Messenger, so I'm just like fingers crossed on this one. Fingers crossed. Like I'm hoping they play this straight. Like visually it looks really good. This like is like they like Chrono Trigger. It's really obvious. They really like Chrono Trigger. They like golden age square games, and it oozes that love, and that's great. I love oozy love. But like I'm just a little worried because The Messenger is like it starts out feeling like it's probably gonna be like fine, and then it just gets so wordy and it just will not shut up. Like, it gets so wordy. It's like, I just want to go. And I don't know, like, fingers crossed on this one. I'm wishing them the best. Like, I think the development team has it in them. I'm just worried that it's gonna be like, I don't know, it's gonna try to play itself out as a joke, and it's like, don't do that. Like, you deserve better, I believe. Yo, I got an achievement in Deep Rock Galactic today. I didn't notice. Only 8 left. Oh, okay. Good job. Thumbs up. Here, just 1 sec. There you go. Thumbs up. You did it. What was I gonna say? I was wishing them the best. Omega Strikers. I played a little bit of this game. It's really cute. Do you like Windjammers? Do you like Crazy Power Disc? Are you one of the 3 people in the world that knows what Crazy Power Disc is? Like, you should probably check this game out. I played a little bit on Steam like a few months back. I should have streamed it, but I just didn't get around to it. I was really hoping to like piece together a 3-person team. I was trying to get the team back together. It didn't work. Maybe they'd be more into if there's like a heist or something at the end. Anyways, Etrian Odyssey. It's a collection with 3 fucking games in it, which none of these are like short games. So if you want to probably have 120 hours of like classic RPG gameplay, like, there you go. Is this in Steam? Yes. Mega Strikers is actually on Steam. You can actually find this game. You can find this game on Steam. You can play it right now. It's free to play. It's quite good. I like it a lot. It does need polish. I will say it does need polish. So like, give it a little bit of time to sink in, but I think it's a good game. I gotta go finish the Messenger someday. You know what? I got to the DLC in the Messenger. And I was just so put out by it because it was leaning even farther into the things I didn't like about the Messenger. And I'm like, if I had purchased this DLC, I would be upset. Wait, I did fucking purchase that DLC. I am upset. So anyways, I stopped it like on the spot. Like, I get to the first boss, I'm like, this is bullshit. I was like, hey Chibi, how you doing? I am feeling much better today. It was about like 2 a.m. last night that I was like, okay, I feel 100% again. So it was like fortunately short-lived. It wasn't like really bad food poisoning, but it was like some of the worst cramps I think I've ever had. So like literally couldn't even lay on my bed. It was that bad. So but I'm glad it was only a couple hours and not like, I mean, I've seen food poisoning send people to the hospital, so I know how bad it can be. Yeah, it was likely eating weird chicken that was on my chicken Alfredo that I bought at the superstore. Different strokes for different folks, absolutely. See, and I know I maybe unintentionally set up the Messenger to lose, which is probably also a factor because I played it back to back with Cyber Shadow. Cyber Shadow is like chef's kiss. Like, I mean, I double platinumed it. That should say how much I love Cyber Shadow. Like, it's really fucking good. And then I desperately, yeah, Cyber Shadow gets it exactly, Guru, exactly. Hey, Daryl. So like, yeah. Oh, it's 80 USD for the bundle, 40 for each. Yeah, it's a little expensive. That means it's probably gonna be like 120 Canadian for like the fucking full game or the full collection. So it's, yeah, so it's like a collection, like in the loosest terms. They're just re-releasing all 3 games. Eco Arc. What do we got next? I don't know. Probably 120 Canadian. It's like, keep in mind, a $60 game, $60 game in the US is like $100 Canadian. It's like $92. So like, if it's 80 US, it's probably gonna be like, probably well over 100. This game, I like this game. 80 US on eStore pre-order. Yeah, it's expensive. But hey, it's nice to see these games get re-released. Like that's the thing. There's so many good games like on the DS and 3DS. I don't remember exactly if I think the third one's on the 3DS, isn't it? But there's so many good games that's like port those goddamn games. They're so good. The bundle being 80s highway robbery. Oh, there you go. Like, I mean, let's be real. There's other methods to play these games that cost $0. But it's nice to see them actually like do something, because we complain all the time about it's like companies won't fucking like, you know, port or remaster or bring their games, like bring their older games, make them available. So at least they're making them available, right? So, you know, I gotta give them credit where credit's due. Advance Wars. I thought they were gonna stealth drop this game. I was positive they were gonna stealth drop it. This fucking opening, it's so beautiful. I think the animation here just fucking slaps, and it's just like, this just makes my heart like flutter. I love this little like animated opening. This is so cute. It's so cute. Like, goddamn, just like, I love it. I wish the full game looked this good. I kind of, you know what they should have did? They should have cell shaded it. I think cell shading might have been like a good way to go with the visuals, because I think the visuals do look a little plain in game, but the actual anything that's 2D looks amazing. So anyways, Advance Wars 1+2 I will be playing in April because I love the Advance Wars series. I have way too many hours on every single game. It was always my go-to up until Portable Monster Hunter. So this, like, if you saw me playing on my Game Boy or DS circa the early 2000s, I was playing this, I guarantee it. I was playing Advance Wars. Yeah, we even played it on web at one point. Yeah, because I wanted to teach you how to play Advance Wars. Advance Wars, baby, right. A bunch of, they're absolutely lost their shit at the remaster announcement. That's fair. Especially at the new Sovereign portrait with the trans flag colors. What? Take a look. Let's see. Holy shit. Well, there you go. Yep, that's it right there, baby. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Hey, Weckless, how you doing? What you up to? Yeah. Aw, welcome. How's this going? You're playing Resident Evil 2, the remake or the original. How you doing, Otter? Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We're just chilling out right now. We're going over the Nintendo Direct. We're talking about things. Canty. Nivax. Welcome. Aurora. Michicake? If I'm mispronouncing your name, feel free to correct me. I know what you think. CJ, welcome. I'm here to plunder your... Oh, land. You have land to plunder? No, absolutely not. Me, like, owning things in 2023? Foggy, welcome. How y'all doing? Aw, thank you. Yeah, entry into devs say trans rights, right? But yeah, how you doing? Welcome, everyone. I should probably introduce myself for anyone that doesn't know me. I'm Code. I also by Katie or Cat, she, they pronouns. I'm a variety game bodega cat VTuber. Usually streams 3 to 5 games a night, 5 nights a week. So I'm chronically online. It's a lot. So anyways, but yeah, we usually just vibe, play some games. Tonight we have my first playthrough of Hi-Fi Rush on the docket. We're gonna finish off Crisis Core. We're going to play some Steam Next Fest demos, in particular Radio the Universe. And yeah, that's pretty much the plan for tonight. But right now we're talking about Nintendo Direct. Like I said, they knew exactly what they were doing with the portraits. Yeah. Gaga. Yes. So anyways, but if that sounds like your jam and you want to catch me another time, just in case you got a bounce, you can always find me on Twitter or Discord. I always post before I go live. And yeah, so right now we're doing the news. Got advanced first. I look forward to it. The Kirby game. I'm not gonna lie, I blinked and this trailer, like, is clearly a large part of the direct, but I don't remember anything about it. It's another Kirby game. You know, here's the thing. Okay, don't get me wrong. Like, Kirby's like hit ratio, like, if we were just like talking game stats, there are so many fucking good Kirby games. Like, Kirby games are almost always like, they're almost always at least like 8.0 and above, practically. Like, they're good fucking games. You can't get around that. But this naming convention, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure this is a remake, but I can't say for sure. But I don't know if it's Return to Dreamland. I don't I don't know. I have no fucking clue which Kirby game this is. I know it's a remake, but I don't know which one it is, because you can tack on Super, Deluxe, Dreamland, Return, there's Superstar. You tack on all these words and they lose meaning. I don't know the language of Kirby anymore. I don't know what this game is. I think this is, it's a remake of the Wii one, I think. But goddamn, like, looking at the title, I wouldn't be able to tell. Like I miss when Kirby games had like really like I don't know, what was the one with the mirror title? Or Planet Robobot. That's like a name I can remember. Also, that was one of the best. That fucking Kirby game is so good. Like, just they went in with the idea. It's like, what if Kirby was Gurren Lagann? And I was like, those are such sweet words to me. Yeah, Victor, how you doing? Like, goddamn. So anyways, I guess you get to play as Magalore, or whatever his name is. Add 2 new powers for Kirby and then Magalore post-game with new lore. Okay, gotcha. That's fair. Oh, I like how he laughs after his death beam. That's kind of cute. Look at this. Look at this baby. Aw, he's so cute. Okay, so the next big thing after that was Game Boy and Game Boy Color games coming to the Nintendo Switch. It's what if Gurren Lagann was Kirby? Yeah, it probably works both ways. APM, but yeah, account was hacked before, but I've returned. Oh, gotcha. Well, welcome, Victor. Yeah, like, honestly, I mean, I think it's only a surprise through Nintendo's constant inaction to port their amazing library. No company has a library that's better than Nintendo. There's so many goddamn classic games. Like, Link's Awakening is literally one of the best Zelda games. Like, one of the best Zelda games ever made. And, like, Nintendo just sits on these games. I say that even though they did remake Link's Awakening, like, literally, like, 2 years ago. But, like, they sit on these games. They have, like, fucking Super Mario Land 2. They have Wario Land. Like, these are amazing games. Like, goddamn. Like, and they just don't do anything with them. So finally seeing them fucking put out a Game Boy Advance, like, virtual console service or whatever, like, finally. Goddamn. Unrelated, but holy shit, your new Siron rules. Your new Siron rules. Oh, thank you. I didn't know what a Siron was, but I've pieced it together from contextual clues from your message. Thank you. Yeah, Gargoyle's Quest is a lost gem too. I'll have to check it out. I haven't played it. But anyways, Game Boy games. Oh, time. Also, you can have the different variants. So that's pretty cool. So playing Link's Awakening last night, and it cured your foot, which is awesome. White did a thing, and she didn't break her foot, but it was doing weird stuff. So anyways, but her foot's better now. So yeah, like literally, Link's Awakening, that good. That good. It may have medical properties. So yeah, they even have Wario Land in here. Like, goddamn, these are there's a fucking good selection of games. I don't know why they didn't do Wario Land 1 and 2 first. I don't know why they didn't do them first, because I think both those games are of equally good caliber. They could have done both of them. 3 is good. Actually, it's my least favorite out of the first 3, but it's like, I'm just shocked. Like 1 and 2 are both excellent. Don't skip on those, Nintendo. Yeah, I know, right? Wario Land 2 DX, right? That game fucking slaps. It's an amazing platformer. Having online play, excellent, because let's be real, a lot of Game Boy games, most people didn't get to experience multiplayer on them. Not that experiencing Game Boy Tetris is like the peak innovation of modern gaming, but like, it's nice that they're gonna have like connective, you know, the ability to play together, which is nice. So yeah, in Oracle of Seasons and Ages, these are secretly 2 of the best Zelda games. People don't, yeah, those games don't get enough credit. Exactly, right? Like these 2 games, I do think they dial it maybe a stitch too high by moments, but it is really good. They're both really good. So, those are excellent. Yeah, in the Pokemon TCG, like, I'm actually shocked Nintendo never did like another game like this. Air, also, hey Starry, it's a bit weird they do have the remake on Switch too, but it's still good. It gives me an excuse to play Link's Awakening. Exactly. At least hope Nintendo finally gets off their asses and has Wario Land 6. Now the Pizza Tower exists. Yeah, really. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to see Wario Land exist again. Don't get me wrong, WarioWare is fun, but it's absolutely scratching a different itch. But honestly, it does beg the point: do we need another Wario? Do we need a Wario Land game when Pizza Tower exists? Pizza Tower is pretty much, you know, it's pretty damn good. So, anyways, I've never played Kirby Tilt and Tumble. And then the other thing, of course, yeah, we need Pizza Tower 2 already. I need to play Pizza Tower 1. I'm already behind. People want the sequel already. It is sequel to the Pokemon TCG on the Game Boy Color. It was Japan only, as the GBA was going to come out at the same time. Right. Yes, thank you, Goblin. So, but it is surprising that they didn't do something with it, like something more. Oh well. But yeah, Game Boy Color games are coming to the expansion pass. That is giving the expansion pass a little bit more grit, so that's, you know, I'm sure it's something. I still don't think it's enough to justify the expansion pass, but you know, it's a good offering. Game Boy Advance games is fucking slaps, so you know, I don't think, you know, I think it's a good move on Nintendo's part technically, but I can't fucking believe this is in the list of the first few games coming to the Game Boy Advance. But yeah, and the sequels really want to tend to stay region lock. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think there was any region locking on the Game Boy Color. There wasn't any on the Game Boy Advance either, but Game Boy Advance apparently only was only the main handheld console 4 years before the DS. Give us Wario Land 2 or Wario World 2. Nintendo, you cowards. Yeah, that, you know, I never played Wario World like to the full extent. I did play a little bit of it, but I didn't get to play a lot. So, yeah. So, I don't. But it is made by Treasure, and Treasure is very good at what they do. So I can only imagine it's a good game. Yeah, there's some good games, you know, being forecast for the future. Amazing Mirror is quite good. I like Amazing Mirror a lot. Very underrated Kirby game, if there can be such a thing. Golden Sun, for people who want Golden Sun. That isn't me personally, but I know it's gonna make a ton of people like lose their shit. So I like how Nintendo fucking knows it's gonna make people lose their shit, because like they literally put it as the last one on like this little scroll. Look at this. Like Golden Sun fans are like on the edge of their seat right here. And then Nintendo's like, oh, yeah, that's right, Golden Sun. Just the people behind Nikarga and Bisu to Batsu. Sin and Punishment, yes. Same company. Sin and Punishment's really good. didn't it port the Wii version or something. Golden Sun 4 never, Camelot will never be free of Mario Sports. No, probably not. So anyways, good move on Nintendo's part, so that's pretty cool. Metroid Prime Remaster, didn't see this one coming. Didn't see this one coming at all. It looks nice. It looks quite nice. Honestly, I feel like I'd almost need a side-by-side comparison to compare the two, but I think it looks pretty good. Yeah. Gunstar Heroes, Guardian Heroes, Radiant Silvergun, Mischief Makers. Radiant Silvergun's my favorite shoot 'em up, and Mischief Makers is just good memories. Except for the fucking race. The race in Mischief Makers is really, those stages are just so fucking hard. At least I remember them being really hard as a kid. Side-by-side comparison. Okay. But anyways, so like I think this is a pretty good thing to like, if you're gonna do a remaster, why not? This is a great game to remaster. It has twin stick controls now, which is really good. I don't think I could go back to it without twin stick controls. So that's a good thing. Hey, if Nintendo can remaster Metroid Prime, EA has less excuse not to remaster. How is these two things connected? I would like to know the through line here. Need for Speed Underground 2. Except for licensing, I don't know what that situation is at all. I heard that they lost the original source code for Prime, and people like have been talking about this on Twitter, that this is more of like a complete rebuild of the game than just a straight, it's more of a rebuild than a port technically, which is apparently quite a big deal. I can forgive Prime 1 Remaster considering the game was 21 years old and the only other release, it was the limited collection, the physical collection. And they also day one dropped it, which is pretty good. On the Wii, yeah, agreed. Like, it's a game that's kind of strangely inaccessible. Underground 2 was released on the GameCube, same console as... I don't think that's gonna hold up in court. I was like, did Retro work on like Need for Speed Underground 2? I'm like, what is the through line here? I mean, like, EA's, I wish the best for the idea of them remaking Need for Speed Underground 2. That's all I can say on that. I don't know what correlation there is to draw other than they're both on the same console, which is basically, yeah. It's been annoying physical copies are remastered delayed. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. New game from the creator of Danganronpa, I guess. I don't know anything about the series, so. But I know some people are excited, so that's pretty cool. Rain Code. Yeah. Really modified trilogy engine, geometric updates, and they actually did redo all the textures. It looks really good. Yeah, I've been seeing like the breakdown. I was about to say, yeah, Silhouette Mirage. Yeah. So here's what we started out that came up earlier. Baiten Kaihos? Yeah. Not a series I know anything about, realistically. I'm like, this is kind of like a little bit of like Nintendo's connection to Monolith early on. I have no fucking clue with this series. I have no idea what the appeal of it is. I don't know anything about it. I know nothing about it other than a very small stitch about speedrunning it, which sounds incredibly obnoxious. Going to bed early tonight? All right, Winter. Yeah, you have a great night, okay? The fact that they remastered it, I'm like, damn, anything's possible. Mother 3, it's happening. It's happening, baby. Like, I feel like this is treading into the territory. Fatal, welcome. I feel like this is treading into the territory where it's like, this is like, yeah. Like, this is like treading into the territory where I feel like somebody at Nintendo's like, remaster Cell. And they've just been like hitting things with a rubber stamp. They're just like, approved, approved, approved. I don't know how this game got approved. I don't think it was big at the time. It's kind of like a cult classic, I guess, to a degree, but I think it's even like, it's a very narrow cult classic even then. It's free real estate. I mean, it exists, so I guess I could port it or remaster it. Yeah. So I mean, anyways, it's making some people happy. That's really the important part. Yeah. So there you go. Whoa, I like that arm movement though. That's pretty cool. Some fancy movement. Is there anything else on the thing? Oh, we're gonna jump ahead here. Oh, Professor Layton's back. He's back, baby. Like, look at him. Look at this guy. Look at him. Where's he been? It took me a minute. I was like, I haven't seen you in a hot minute. What you been up to? Yeah, Professor Layton. Yeah, like, honestly, it's kind of nice to see that series come back. A lot of people really liked it. Keed was over the moon. Like, literally the direct ended and he sent me one message. He's like, Layton. That's all that was said. So, anyways, that's good. The new Mario Kart course looks really fucking good. Yoshi's Island, like a Yoshi's Island style Yoshi's Island, not just like Yoshi's Circuit. Yoshi's Island. Look at this shit. Like that's really cool. That is a cool looking course. So, anyways, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC seems to continue to be pretty good. Looks pretty cool. So, yeah. We need more racing games that isn't Mario Kart. Yeah, I would agree with that statement. And Birdo's back. Birdo's coming back. I don't know why they're saying it's from Birdo's from Mario Kart Double Dash, but I guess probably because that's the first game. Yeah, I guess that would be the first Mario Kart game that had Birdo. But sure, Nintendo, whatever. There's always Garfield Kart, true. Everybody's made their pitch on Garfield Kart already. We went through a surprisingly long discussion about Garfield Kart, which resulted in the learning that basically Garfield's creator, Jim Davis. Jim Davis? No. Shit. Is it? No. Yeah, is Garfield. Jim Davis. I think it is. Yeah, okay, Jim Davis. Yeah, he fucking invented Garfield, and then he was just like, he was just like, fuck it. Actually, I forget the whole to-do of that conversation. But it turned out that Jim Davis is a pretty cool guy, so that's pretty cool. He might like sell out, but he's like, well, I made an orange cat and people love it, so there you go. Time to make my money. What else we got? Yeah. He sold out very tactfully. Oh, Mega Man Battle Network. Look at how many fucking games are in this collection. Let's just like stop for a second and just appreciate the fact that like this collection has 1, 2, 3. Well, I mean, it's technically 2 versions of the same one. So I guess if you want to count them as separate things or together, you should probably count them together. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. 6 games. I'm like, that's pretty good considering none of these are short games. Why isn't this coming? It's not coming to Xbox? Oh, that's fucked up. Yeah. There's like so many games though, with all the different versions and everything. That's fucking wild. Please tell me the Cursed Knowledge of Garfield Eats came up. Yes. Cursed Knowledge of Garfield Eats came up. That might be the most like morally ambiguous of Jim Davis's decisions related to Garfield. Oh, it was about the fact that Garfield, even though Garfield isn't like a common, like what's the term, common, Creative Common territory yet. Like he never fucking takes anybody to court over Garfield. Like, and in fact, like he's not public domain. Yeah. Like he's never fucking like sues anybody over doing anything. In fact, he embraced like the fucking Garfield without Garfield comics. That was a thing that just someone else came up with, and he liked it so much it's a thing. They published books. So like I'm like, you know, I have a level of respect for a creator that can look at it and basically say, wow, this person actually made my work better by removing the fucking lead character. So there you go. That's something. Yeah. So anyways, a bunch of like other games mixed in here. So
burn up.
Yeah, burn up. Like, that would have been an easy thing for him to just cease and desist, and he didn't fucking do it. In fact, he embraced it. So there you go. Oh, here we go. Tears of the Kingdom. So this is like what, the second Zelda trailer? Which I feel is like incredibly sus. Like, I'm like, that makes me actually kind of uneasy, the fact that there's been so few Zelda trailers for this game. But anyway, so it I don't even know what to say about it. It looks like more Zelda. It looks like more Breath of the Wild. You know, there's like some kind of three-headed Hydra on that bridge, which is kind of cool. But yeah, it looks like a Zelda game. There's like some interesting plot details. Kind of, Matt Mercer is the voice of presumably Ganondorf here. Oh, interesting. That explains why I keep seeing Matt Mercer pop up last like day or so. You know, I think there's something. I have some hot takes about this game, even though there's like, we know nothing about it practically. Like, I know this game's gonna make a lot of people happy. I know my mom is like super excited. She played through Breath of the Wild like 6 times, so she's super excited for this game. But it's also like, I don't know, there's just like a certain lack of like, I don't know, there's something like that. It's just because it's so recognizable. Like, you can look at the map and know exactly where Link is in a lot of situations here. It does kind of make it feel like kind of dated before it even exists, if that makes sense. But I'm sure there'll be lots of interesting stuff. I think I'm not gonna lie, the fact that you can build a Zelda mobile might be the most like, this makes me feel feelings I don't know if humans have a term for. I don't know how Link built the Zelda mobile. I don't know how to like parse this. I know it's Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts sequel. I know that's the first thing that popped in my head too, but it's just like, yeah, which I think is interesting, because it's clearly Nintendo looking at what people were doing with Breath of the Wild, and they clearly saw somebody floating a minecart through the sky and were like, people want that. And it's unusual, like, it's not unusual, it's absolutely not unusual for Nintendo to like, you know, pander, but this feels like it's so fucking pandering to like that specific crowd. I don't know how to take this. It's a very weird thing. But then again, there's also a motorcycle in Breath of the Wild, which should have been in the game earlier, so it's probably only a good thing. Yeah. So, and some kind of flying majig. I don't know. It'll be an interesting game, probably. Yeah. I'm taking as the map is much bigger. So that's a thing, like maybe they expanded the map a little bit, but I hate to say it, but like it really feels like when you look at the sky, when like Link's dropping down from the sky, it doesn't feel like you're seeing anything. It doesn't feel like you're seeing really any new locations other than when they're very clearly underground or in the sky. So it looks like there's probably going to be caverns added to the game maybe. But caverns maybe, like, this looks distinctly like it might be like kind of underground-ish. Like, I can't think of any spot in the train in Breath of the Wild that looks quite like this. Yeah, like the landmasses could shape and regrow. Yeah, like, so like there's like, the thing is like, it's such a recognizable map at this point because you spend a bajillion hours in it. Like, everything here is like from Breath of the Wild, from what I can tell. But like, it looks like maybe there's gonna be like caverns to explore, which seems like a big thing. But of course, they are changing little bits and pieces of the map. You can tell that there's little differences here and there. But like, so like, here. So I think it's going to be probably like a pretty modified version of Breath of the Wild's map, but it still definitely has like the earmarks of, you know, you can eyeball certain locations. Wait for it here. All the floating islands, Link's weird green tunic mark makes me think they're building up to see, and that's the thing. I think what's gonna make this game more interesting probably is its plot, because they're very clearly like teasing. They haven't shown anything. There's something they're hiding in this game. I don't know how loud this will be. Okay, not too bad. Looks of it. Yeah, because like Link's very clearly like in a cavern right here. This, I don't even know where the minecart is. That might be on a floating majig. This is very clearly like in a cavern somewhere. So like, I think they're maybe gonna expand underground with the map a little bit further, which could be something. But there's very clearly like tones. Yeah, it looks kind of restrained, like they're holding stuff back. Agreed. So it is something that like I'm curious to see where it's going, because I think there's definitely stuff here, but it's gonna be interesting to see like how it all is. And I think the big thing that they're hiding is I think they're hiding that Midna's gonna be back, which isn't much of, when you listen to the fucking music, isn't hiding much of anything.
Please lend him your power.
He clearly doesn't have his like ancient arms here, and the line cut kind of, you know, Zelda's talking to somebody. So I think there's gonna be something to it. Yeah, even if it's not Midna directly, I think they're gonna dip into like what was said here, Twilight Princess, exactly, Savant. So I think that is gonna be a factor with the plot potentially, which I think is gonna be the thing that's gonna actually probably grip me for the game. Is like having a little bit more, having something really different going on. So, but like I'm optimistic. I'm cautiously optimistic. Yeah, like there's gonna, I think the thing that's making the trailer a little bit misleading too is the fact that like I said, we recognize so much of Breath of the Wild, and it's so easy to recognize like locations in Breath of the Wild that it's gonna make it, pitching the trailers makes it hard because you recognize things already. But at the same time, I think that there is gonna be more to it. Hey Matthew, how you doing? I mean, like, that's a pretty general question, but probably not right now. And the floating structures might mean we may be getting actual dungeons other than, yeah, and see, that's a little, fingers crossed on that. Fingers crossed on that, Savant. Like, I'd love to see them bring back like traditional dungeons. Like, I just think it would be nice. Like, physics puzzles, which is what like Breath of the Wild relies really heavily on, are fun, but they don't have like, yeah, so like even like this wide shot here, like it feels like pretty recognizable. Like, it's hard to say what they'll do. And the thing is, we don't know if there's like gonna be like change over time in the game, which is also a big factor. So I didn't say it. Hey Luna. So we're just friends, but relationship later on maybe. I don't even know you, Matthew. Like, hang out on the stream for a while. Oh, like I'm pretty sure this is only the second time I've seen you post here. Like, know you? What does it mean? All right, we're done with our trailer here. Sick Bug is a better boyfriend. This is a person that is out of ideas. Oh, there we go. Matthew's a go-getter. I mean, swing for the fences, baby. There we go. Wait, get on. Also, we didn't say, hey, Bento. So anyways, I'm an hour late now, but we had to talk about the direct, let's be real. Yeah. How's surviving? Oh yeah, big news. I started my antidepressant medication today, so I don't feel anything. I know you're cute. I've seen your pics on Fanslit. That just, like, but that's all you've seen. You don't really know me. What's my favorite color? Don't look at my shirt or my controller. Aim for the moon, because if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Exactly, Infernal. Lost track of time, planes drive. Oh, very good. Red. God damn it. Maybe it's purple, you don't know. What are your interests? I don't know what my interests could possibly be. Could be anything. Hope the antidepressants go work. Yeah, like, I'm hoping so too. Like, D&D, nah, I tried to get into D&D like ages ago with my friends, but honestly, it just didn't take. Like, we couldn't get a campaign that really took traction. It was unfortunate. Yeah, Tinder's that away. Yeah, generally it's not good. It's not particularly good to, like, look for relationships with streamers while they're streaming. It's kind of like going into somebody's workplace and being like, hey, you single? As you're trying to get your fucking oil changed. It's like, what? But hey, it takes a while for those to reach a level of saturation in your body to do anything, so don't expect any initial results. Yeah, I'm not expecting it. They told me it's like 2 to 3 weeks before I should expect anything, and I have a doctor's appointment like the end of the 3rd week, so we'll have to see how it goes. The only thing I know about it, like, firmly, well, I shouldn't say the only thing I know about it. The thing I've been told is I have to take these when I first get up, because they're a stimulant, so they will keep me awake. So I might, the end of Sleepy Code streams might be near. I feel like really awake right now, so that's good. Like, yeah, Starbucks workers. Yeah. 4 to 6 weeks is the norm. Yeah. So, anyways, but we figure the doctor that prescribed them, I really like her. She's really good. She's not my regular doctor, but I've went to her a few different trips, and she also is very well versed in like trans issues. So it's like something that like I'm like, yeah. She was very quick to understand that. She said it's not ADHD meds. Actually, the one that I'm on is sometimes prescribed for ADHD. So, but I don't even want to get into the whole like thing I read about it, but it's like, because it really doesn't paint a good picture if I say what I really, really want to say. I really want to say it though, because it's really funny. But I don't want to worry people, because it's the type of thing that if I say it, it's gonna worry people. We can't have the yawn stream reward redeems. I can't really yawn on command. Okay, it actually did turn into a yawn, but that's a fluke. It's like if I open my mouth wide enough, maybe I'll yawn, and then it did. Sometimes if I fake a yawn, you'll get a yawn. Here, we're always gonna worry, so might as well. So the medication I'm on has been described as cocaine light. So there you go. Yeah. Hi gamer, how you doing? Welcome. So that's interesting. It doesn't have anything to do with cocaine. I just worried everybody. Fuck. Adderall due to ADHD. It's probably a variant of meth. That's a line. Probably correct, but a line. Listen to Kagero gonna zooms. Yeah. So, anyways, I will say this. Like when I talked about it a little bit on Twitter, I had 7 people basically reach out and they're like, yeah, that's what I'm on too. It helped me immensely. So, yeah, so that's probably a good thing. And given I do have ADHD light, it probably will help. Might help with that. Might give me a little bit more direction and focus, maybe. Because goddamn, I can't count the times I start something and then I start something else and then I forget the thing I first started and I'm already doing another thing and I don't remember things. Maybe it'll help. I don't know. Like, so anyways, I'm surely fine. Like, the thing is, it's a little bit weird though, is it's like I'm kind of coming, like, as of right now, like I don't feel super, like, last few days, like, so a little bit of my thing is one of the other medications I'm on tends to make my emotions spiral really hard. So like if I'm depressed, I get really depressed. If I'm happy, I get really happy. So like, but I stopped taking that medication. So like now I kind of feel really neutral and I'm just like, okay, I actually feel kind of all right overall. I don't feel super strongly about like things. I'm still like down because it's like, who isn't gonna feel down after your social life explodes and you have no prospects for seeing anyone ever again? So like, you know, that's a thing. But I don't know, just kind of, I feel like I've kind of come to terms with it a little bit. It's just like, okay. So like, but I'm also aware of the fact that I've been like depressed before. I've been really depressed before. And tell my wife I say hello. Yeah, Luna, tell my wife I say hello. You can add her, she's in the chat. So anyways, but yeah, it just makes me think of how I'd bring that stuff up to anyone personally. I don't know, do I need that? Makes me think of how I'd bring up that stuff to anyone personally. Yeah, like that's yeah, I think it's one of those things. Hello. Like everybody has different comfort levels when it comes to talking about medication, right? So like it's one of those things that you know, it's not for everybody to share. I get it. Yeah. Yeah, and that's legit. You don't have to talk about it, sorry. You don't have to talk about even yourself if you don't want to. That's legit. Some people just aren't comfortable with that, and you should be comfortable. But I should more. If you feel like you should, then, you know, you can take steps, but take it at your own pace, okay? But I do tend to talk about medications and what I'm going through because I think it's good for people to know that sometimes if they have a mutual experience, that they're not alone. So, you know, and even that, like, hell, like most of my streams, you probably wouldn't guess that I get very depressed, but maybe, I don't know, maybe, but like, you know, it's something that, you know, that you can be overly, happy and energetic and have a lot of things going on, but you can still be sad. Like, you can still struggle, and that's legit. So, I mean, yeah. And that's like, yeah. I've not taken meds for 2 weeks. This is probably bad. Luna, you should probably take your meds. But I'm also very tired of basically have nothing that deals with ADHD. Do you feel like your meds aren't working? Because if your meds aren't working, you should definitely talk to your doctor, and you can maybe get moved on to something that might help more. Hey, White. Hey. How's your foot doing? So, you know, I like to talk about these experiences, which I think is important. Anyways, we should get into Hi-Fi Rush because I'm going on 2 hours here. But I had a lot of people basically say that the medication I'm on a very low dosage, and a lot of people have said that it's really helped them. So I'm hoping it helps me for when I am down. And my struggles talking to folks would help, but just words talking on myself. Gotcha. Like, definitely consider like reaching out to potentially a professional. For example, like, I was really struggling at the beginning of this month, and I decided, it's like, you know what, I've had enough. I had a few friends that were like, you need to talk to a therapist. And you know what, I went through the process, and it turned out it took like an hour, and I got an appointment in 3-4 weeks time. like it didn't take that much. Like it wasn't too bad to like get into the get an appointment. So which is gonna be next week. So hopefully it goes well. I'm kind of afraid to talk to my doc about it. I've been on Ritalin and it made me super anxious. Well, then you tell your doctor that you're like, I've been on Ritalin, I don't like it, and they're not gonna prescribe you Ritalin. And even if you're taking a medication, you don't feel like good about it, definitely like have that conversation with your doctor. That's gonna be like important. So you know. But you know, being a foot. Okay, well that's good. No swelling. It's still down. Kind of afraid they're not gonna prescribe me anything. Yeah, and that's fair. I mean, I know like I've struggled with this like the last like 3 years with needing help with my HRT and having my HRT doctor basically like sideline me. So I know what you mean. I get it. But if they're like, we don't have anything we can prescribe you, then you know your options. They might surprise you and say, well, there's this and we can try it. So you don't know until you try. I know that's not the best advice in the world, but like hopefully, you know, it is sort of helpful, I guess. Medication, stuff like this is always hard to parse through because everybody's different. Everybody knows their doctor. I don't know everybody's doctor. I mean, if they want to line up, I can take the time, but it's just kind of that would be hard. There would be a lot of flights anyways, but yeah, writing down your thoughts is really good too. When I was when I was feeling pretty rough, I wrote down a lot of fucking tweets I didn't send. And you know what? I did feel kind of better afterwards because it just got the feelings out. I put them in a place. So, like, you know, like I said before, I've been more depressed, but I am aware that just because I'm feeling pretty good right now doesn't mean I'm not still on a slope going downwards. So it's something that I'm trying to be proactive and take the right moves, talk to people, look into medication, those sort of things. So hopefully this turns out to be the right thing. And you know, medication, it doesn't have to be forever either. Like I know when I was talking to my doctor about it, she's like, we're gonna probably try this and see how it goes for like, you know, probably, you know, 3 to 6 months. And if you feel like it's helped and you're feeling better, you'll get off of it. So we'll take you off of it. So, you know, but it doesn't mean it isn't, you know, sometimes a person just needs certain chemicals. If you're on something for life, there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we aren't all dealt the same amount of chemicals, unfortunately. So sometimes you just have a thing that you need, and there's nothing wrong with that either. Look at me. I need estrogen. For some reason, my body doesn't produce it, which I think is kind of bullshit, but you know what? Store-bought's fine. So, you know, that's the thing. Yeah. Anyways, let's get to Hi-Fi Rush Code. May I recommend listening to Alan Watts? Sure, I guess. I mean, I guess I don't know the person, Alan Watts. Here, I'll put a pin in that so I can check it out later, okay? I mean, like, now I'm seriously kind of angry day, but not for anything that happened. That's legit. I've had that myself where White's seen it. I get angry, but I'm angry in like a fucking potty cartoonish way. which I know personally is like, yeah, it's very cute. I get very baby with my anger, but it's like I know it's still there. It's like I'm angry, but I'm like, I naturally just have a very soft anger, I guess. I call shenanigans and not being able to produce E in meaningful quantities. Yeah. Hey, maybe they'll fix it. I know there is like technically like the injection cartridge that you can get. I forget what it's actually called, but that lets a person produce their own E. I mean, once it's in their body, but it's like, I don't know. Those were really big like 5-6 years ago, and then they kind of fell out, and I don't know why. I have a sneaky suspicion that they're more complicated and didn't do as good a job as what they were said to do. That bodies eventually changed to produce chemicals after a while, but that's more likely my ignorance. I mean, your body, what chemicals you produce at age like 7 is going to be different than what you're producing at probably like age 35. So, you know, bodies do change over time and what they produce and what they sometimes run out of. It's like it came up about the fact that what I'm on is like it makes you so you make more dopamine, and I'm like, I haven't had a good hit of dopamine in ages. I know that's probably not the case, but it's like for people that don't know, with my HRT, I'm essentially like it's hard to describe because doctors even have a hard time, like they haven't been able to pin it on anything, but I'm very like my body's numb. I'm like feeling blind. I can feel things, but I can't tell if they're good. so like and I think that's largely because of my Cypro. Dopamine is an epic rarity loot. Like I think it's largely because of my Cypro. I can't feel things, and I've been off my Cypro for a few weeks now. And I woke up the other morning because I felt the inside of my own hand, and I was like, oh, it feels good. It feels soft, and I haven't felt that feeling in like years. So it was like, oh, shit. So yeah, I have soft palms. I try not to work too hard. That's the moral of the story, I guess. So anyways, but I'm hoping that hopping off my Cypro is like hopefully gonna give me like a sense of feeling and hopefully bring back a little bit of sex drive. Yeah, feeling your own hands, nice. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, I haven't been able to have that sensation in a long time. Probably nothing, but it was enough to wake me up. And then the very next day I woke up because I had like the worst cramps of my life, which was unrelated. That was related to eating chicken Alfredo. That was not a good time. All right, let's get into Hi-Fi Rush. Let's get this party started. I'm playing the first game I've ever played that's published by Bethesda. I've never played anything that they've handled ever. And it's happening now. It's gonna happen. Gonna do it any second now. I'm just trying to get my tracking aligned here. Yeah, figured you'd play Fallout. No, I've never played Fallout before. I've never played any Fallout game. Historic moment. Yeah, Epica. Yeah, so I've had a lot of people recommend this game to me. Oh, it crashed. Cool. It worked earlier. Fingers crossed? Eh? This is a Bethesda game. It's definitely having a Windows 11 issue right now. Okay, it's at least loaded up on the stream. There we go. Yeah, hey Cheetah, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. I'm doing okay.